Hi, I'm Jesper Frost Rasmussen, Mayor of the city of Esbjerg. Welcome to Europe's leading offshore wind port.
Well, it's great to be here in Esbjerg. I'm thrilled that we've got the first citizen of Esbjerg, the Mayor Jesper Rasmussen, in the Enlit on the Road chair. Can I ask you, Jesper, you've got enormous responsibilities for the citizens of this city, but where do you put sustainability and climate action on your list of priorities?
The entire city council agreed on working towards carbon neutrality in 2030, and the energy sector, the energy business is very big here in Esbjerg. We are the energy metropolis of Denmark, and we are world leading in shipping the offshore wind farms. So this is a very, very high prioritized topic in Esbjerg.
You mentioned being the energy metropolis of Denmark. I mean, how did that come about?
Well, actually, Esbjerg is a city that has transferred itself several times. We were established more than 150 years ago. Denmark lost the war against Germany. There was no port at the west coast, and the government decided to build a port. Export of agricultural product was the first business, then fishery. Then 50 years ago, in the 1970s, Denmark discovered oil in the North Sea, and due to that, Esbjerg was chosen as the primary hub. And then 25 years ago, the offshore wind came into business in Esbjerg, and due to that, we have the transformation from fishery to oil and gas, and then from oil and gas to the green energy is what is ongoing now. And basically, we have just been following the opportunities that has been given us here on the Danish west coast.
So who are the major players who are located or working and operating in Esbjerg in the energy space?
Well, I think it's the strength of Esbjerg is that there are so many different companies working towards the same goal. The municipality, the port, and all the companies. We have more than 250 companies working in the energy sector, and everybody is working towards this green transition. And we have been growing with the green industry, and that's why we have the position we have today. We have the entire supply chain present.
And fairly recently, I understand that the Esbjerg Declaration was signed. You attracted prime ministers from all around Europe to come here. Can you tell us about that document and what it means?
Yes, that was a very important day, 18th of May last year, where the Danish Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, has invited her colleagues from Belgium, Holland and Germany. They were here in Esbjerg together with the chairman of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, and they agreed on signing a document where the ambition is to establish 65 gigawatts of offshore wind towards 2030 and 150 gigawatts towards 2050. So that's making the North Sea to a green power plant for Europe. And that was signed in Esbjerg because we are the leading port in Europe and in the world in offshore wind. We're not talking about the green transition, we're actually doing it for a living, and that's what they realized when they were here.
And I understand that you're keen to spread the experience that Esbjerg has had in the energy transition around the world. You're particularly heavily involved, as I understand, in the World Energy Cities Partnership. Can you tell us about that and how you're going about sharing your experiences?
Yes, the World Energy Cities Partnership is a non-profit organization. There's 20 member cities around the world, energy cities from different countries, where we are exchanging knowledge. We are making business-to-business collaborations, and also university to university to make the young people have the chance to get experiences from all over the world towards their education. And I'm the president of the organization at the moment, and that we in Esbjerg has been leading in the green transition, and that's what the experience is going around the world now, where everybody is trying to get into this journey, and we are not on the same level in different countries, but we are exchanging these experiences and knowledge and learning from each other.
So what's next for Esbjerg as an energy hub, as an energy centre? I mean, what I see that sector coupling, sector integration is very much part of the activity here. How do you see that being taken forward?
Yes, we have been leading in installation of the offshore wind farms for years. Now we are going to the next level. We are stepping into producing the green fuel, hydrogen and ammonium and so on. And actually with the new district heating system in Esbjerg, we are connecting all these parts, the excess heat from these green fuels production and basing the heating of the city on a seawater heat pump and etc. So connecting all these energy forms in real life. It's not prototyping. It's actually what we will heat up the city with in the future. And I think we are taking big steps in the future, and a lot of people will visit us to see these solutions in real life when they are going real life in later this year.
Yeah, great ambitions. Is there anything that's kind of holding things back at the moment, whether it be regulation or finance?
Well, I think finance is no issue in general. People are ready to invest in the green transition, but there are some regulations and some authorities that has to make decisions on a new area, and technology are in the making when we have to make decisions. So this is the biggest topic, I think, getting the tax system ready and getting the authorities ready to make the permissions we need or the companies need to their solutions. So I think that's a bottleneck at the moment.
Finally, just on a personal note, what is it that kind of motivates you on a day-to-day basis to get up and play your part in the energy transition?
Well, first of all, I think it's fantastic to be a part of this green transition, to be a part of making the solutions for the future, so that my kids and one day my grandkids can grow up and be a part of this city where there is green solutions, and we have been on the forefront and making the solution that other parts of the world are looking into. So I think it's really interesting being a part of this at the moment.
Jesper Rasmussen, Mayor of Esbjerg, thanks very much for talking to Enlit Europe.